seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterfly.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Oh, we're here. Might as well talk to Serona too.
How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgok?
I did, thank you. We had a good conversation. He sends you his best.
Glad to hear it. I shan't ask for details of your little chat, and I'll refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be, whatever your plans.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something? I
do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favor for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I don't believe I've met Mrs. Sprottle.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aidan passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
Alright.
Why did Mr. and Mrs. Sprottle have your box of letters after all this time?
It's one of a few that I had when I was young. Dot found it when she was clearing out a closet. Can't imagine what's in there. Probably terribly theatrical. The ramblings of a teenage witch and her friends. You're welcome to take a peek inside, if you do find it. To be honest, I'd imagine it contains some lovely memories.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aidan was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where
So
he
many
might have
random
dropped
little
it.
quests.
You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Do I have all three? Oh, I don't have enough Centacula. Shit. Hiya, Jelly. How you doing?
I mean it. I don't think I shall need to eat again till next week. I have a brother who works at Gringotts.
Accio!
Afraid to fight.
Accio! Incendio!
That's a really good combination.
You only have Ranrock to blame. Revelio.
Sorry, every time I see lacewing flies, all I can hear is just Snape saying
Abandoned long ago,
lacewing
no doubt.
flies.
Incendio.
How do I get down to there?
Glacius.
Okay, not that way apparently. How do I...
Revelio. Accio.
There's a really big door here.
Compulsor. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, that did it.
That's all.
You got it. Hi, Skill. How you doing?
Revelio.
Oh, there's a shop there.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself
You're
doing
good.
here?
How was the
yourself
UK trip?
lost,
The
did
UK
you?
trip was really good. Did
Just
a
exploring
lot,
the
saw a lot,
countryside a bit.
watched a lot.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a
I had really
wanderer
good weather while I was
myself,
over there.
in fact. The name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
This one.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need.
Sky Scream broom.
I shall hope to do business with you again.
Managed to catch a QPR match while I was there. The Prem matches were sold out, so I wasn't able to go to that, unfortunately, but I still got to catch a football game, even if it was QPR, and even if they did lose at home. It was probably a fair amount cheaper though, so it was probably for the better anyway. No, it was nice because I sat beside her. The guy I sat beside was really nice and stuff, and we were chatting most of the game and stuff, and explaining how stuff goes on in the at the grounds there. And yeah, I was explaining that unfortunately it wasn't a great year to go to a KPR match because they are rather shite, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, no, I did a lot of walking. I think I put about 200,000 steps in about 10 days. Did about 150K. It was really nice. The day of my birthday was actually like 15 degrees, and I was walking around in a t-shirt. And everyone else was wearing like puffer jackets. It was hilarious. I was like, it's 15 degrees. I am like dying of heat. How are you all in puffers? But no, it was really nice. I also went up to Scotland and stuff, and that was beautiful. I want to go back up there and spend more time there, because there's a lot more to see, and it's a lot more picturesque. And obviously, there's other things in London and stuff that I want to do again, because I did spend the majority of my time in London. But there's some things I want to do again, just in general, and things I want to do with more people. If that makes sense, because a lot of things I did on my own. And it's like, well, this would be nice to do if I had someone to, say, talk to.
That's been a pleasure.
I'm lost. There's like 4 different things to go to over there. But yeah, I did London Eye.
These rocks have seen better days.
The river cruise. Saw Stamford Bridge. Oh, fuck. Shit. Where are the other balloons? Oh, they're there. Turns out museums and stuff, a lot of the museums and stuff are there free. Which is kind of weird. Because a lot of our shit's not free.
What do you have in store for me this time? Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Merlin himself would be proud.
Got to see the Norwegian armed forces, or the Norwegian Navy, I guess. Well, in London.
Ah, up at Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Serona.
Do I have 2 quests with this woman? Is that why
Have
I've...
been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be
Unlocking
wonderful.
more side quests.
I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Serona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Serona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes, I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practicing dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh,
Like
he
we're
had a
solving the
terrible
answers to
run-in with
some
Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him.
side
He
quests,
vowed
but then getting
never
more
to
at the
feel
same time.
powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
He's
I can certainly
dead.
look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself.
Right,
Claire will
woolen
be at
jumper.
her
That doesn't
shop
tell me
if
what
you'd
the
like
fuck
to
it looks
speak
like.
with her.
Revelio.
Ooh, that's useful. Use Lumos over the bridge, light candles. And yeah, okay.
I wonder where it leads.
I'm not gonna remember that map.
Revelio.
Robbing more people of their money.
Ranrock's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. simply at my wits' end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
What I find interesting is how many people are
I think we
Scottish in
simply
this.
leave the area for now.
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Baldolf and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Madame Beaumont, might I speak with you?
Yes? What
I
about?
want to speak with her about
Mrs.
two
Bottle told me
friggin'
a
things.
little about your brother's disappearance.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic in even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge
They seem
of
like the
forest.
exact same freaking
I
quest.
thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
Could Bardolph have run off?
No, he'd never leave me here alone. He did speak of going to talk with Victor Rookwood. That worries me almost more than his attempts at mastering dark magic. Rookwood is as dangerous as Ranrock, in my opinion.
Is there anything your brother took with him that might help to track him down?
Only his satchel, journal, and a woolen jumper I knitted for him. That's all I can recall.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything
Why
about
does it seem like I'm doing
Thank
two
you.
different points
How
of the
kind.
same quest?
I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
What do you have for sale?
Bardolph, where are you? I'll not give up hope. Marvelous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
Revelio.
Okay.
Lumos.
Oops.
Feels like I've been at this for hours. You should know better than that by now. We've all told you, but over here.
Shit.
Expelliarmus.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with.
Accio.
I won't rest.
Expelliarmus.
Such arrogance. Such arrogance. Not quiet. How nice of you to stop by.
Accio. Incendio.
No! I will make you pay.
Accio.
Crap.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
Eat.
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
One camp down, one more to go.
Revelio.
There's no loot here. Oh, that's dumb.
One less human to worry about.
Okay, let's see if I can do sneaky this time.
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Oh, like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were. I'm for a bacon and mushroom stew.
Crap. I hate how close you have to be for that for the spell to work.
Hello?
But this is sad. Really, it is. I shall avenge your death.
Accio.
I didn't quite finish. It was an unfortunate disappointment.
Expelliarmus.
Well then, that student defeated our encampment in
Incendio.
the town.
Cabalso. Confringo.
That was big.
Such arrogance. How nice of you to stop by. Someone's here.
I'm getting caught on shit.
Confringo.
Ow. I keep getting stuck on things.
That's embarrassing, isn't it? Get away with it. You're so very neat.
Confringo. Defender. Levioso. Capulso.
I won't rest until
Arresto momentum.
No! I will make you pay.
Confringo.
I won't rest until
Arresto momentum. Your blood's on Ranrock. Revelio.
Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that.
We live.
Confringo. Revelio.
There's saying nothing else here.
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I do miss the bustle of business.
Oh yeah.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out. How?
I managed to catch them off guard.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Yeah, it's another side
Thank you.
quest done.
Sincerely.